Hello people, today we are going to do a yearly 2020 predictions reading. So it is going to be one major reading. That's what I'm guided to do, because if you are drawn to this video, if you randomly stumble upon this video, if you see this video, you're supposed to see it because it will resonate with you. We are going to look into each month and see what is going to happen for you. I will take different decks. I am charging the first decks. I am also going to take this one, so I will take some crystals and put on them, but we are going to do a circle. I will put all the cards down and we're going to turn each card for every month, so I'm not going to turn all the cards right away. Remember that this is a general reading. Take what resonates. Remember, this is both for females and for males. This is going to be general energy, so this can be about job, money, love and health. But let's get started. But I think that I am going to take one energy card here and one energy card from this deck. That is going to be your all in all yearly energy for 2020. I am going to shuffle. Oh, well, the universe already gave you two cards. Whoa. So I guess that that is perfect card. The Citrine and the Emerald. So let's take the last energy card for 2020 for you. One more energy card. Power and focus. So you're really going to have more power and you're going to focus much more upon your dreams. It is really going to be a year full of joyful experiences for you. You're going to have so much happiness and you're really going to let go of all negativity from 2019. In 2020, it's important that you are you. And it's important that you let yourself experience the joy that tries to come into your life. It's important for you to realize how powerful you are and how much you have accomplished in the past year, how much you are going to accomplish in 2020. It is important for you to forgive yourself for whatever happened in 2019. And what's even more important is to focus on what it is that you want. Also focus on the power, because the arrow is, in the direction of the power. So you have the power to manifest what it is that you want. You need to be the receiver in 2020. You need to give with joy and receive with joy. You need to be open for new friendships. You need to be open for new people coming into your life, opportunities, money. You need to be open for spirit trying to connect with you. There might be some obstacles, but again, you can overcome them with the power of joy, with the power of focus. That is really going to be tools that you can use. I do feel you're going to have a very strong connection with spirit and with your higher self. And that is really going to show as your power. You do need to call back your confidence in 2020. And it is really time to focus on your intentions. Think about what it is that you can do, not what it is that you can't. Watch your thoughts, because that your thoughts are really attracting things. I will put the cards in the middle, but let's do it this way so that we have space. And then I'm going to just shuffle the cards, and then we're going to take 12 cards. There's not that many obstacles for you. I do feel that 2019 has been the year where you learned a lot of things, where you got prepared for what to come in 2020. So let's see what is going to happen for you in all 12 months. The most important message. Ooh, we have one. It did fall here, so I'm going to put it here. So let's see how we easily can do this, or the easiest way to do this. So I'm going to start with this. So I'm just going to put the cards. Okay, so all cards are where they belong. I am also going to take a new deck. So I'm just going to shuffle it. So it's pre-shuffled, and for each card I am going to take an extra card. Good, so let's just shuffle. And then we're going to take the first card for January. Let's take January. So for January, we do have the King of Swords. So let's take, I'm gonna put them up here so that you guys can see them. Let's take the first card. We have the base chakra. Let's take the energy cards over here so that they are not annoying too much. In January, I do feel a lot of you guys are going to be aware of what you have in your life. You're going to be truthful with what it is that you have, what it is that you want. I do feel that you're going to use your thoughts a lot in January when it comes to you manifesting abundance, like how you can manifest more money, how you can start out new projects, what abilities do you have, what power do you have in your life to do things. I do feel you guys are going to be straight away very focused on what you already have, what tools do you have that you can use. The base chakra is the first chakra. It is connected with our earthly issues. It's connected with survival, with our physical body. It's connected with money. So I do feel that you guys are going to really think about what makes you safe, stable. You're going to think about where you live, how you can become more balanced in your life. And the magical thing with you getting the base chakra for January, like the first month of the year, is that if the base chakra doesn't work, none of your other chakras work. So it makes sense that you start from A. And it's actually something that I spoke about in readings recently, that we do need to start with A and jump to B, not start with A and jump to D, because that is going to make you over jump a lot of important steps in your life. But you are going to be very honest with yourself. You're going to think more about being independent. You're not going to depend on other people. You're going to communicate clearly with yourself and other people. You're going to be very fair. I will say be careful with being too critical, with blaming other people. Be more realistic in January. Be open-minded. If you have suppressed pain or sadness, I do feel that you are going to, dig them up, and you're going to be truthful with them. Some of you guys are going to think about divorce. You're going to think about separation. You're really going to think about what is security, what is stability for me, what is it that I want, what do I need to do so that I can get from A to B. Let's put that away. That is for January. Then we're going to take February. So for February, we do have the Nine of Cups reversed together with growth. I do feel that you're going to be very fair when it comes to yourself and other people. Again, the energy from the King of Swords is still going to be there in February. And you are still going to be very focused on this, like, security. You're going to be very focused on control. You're going to be focused on, like, comfort, like what makes you happy. I do feel that you guys are going to rethink about what made you happy in 2019 and realize what is actually making you happy in 2020. The energy of manifestation is really going to be around you in February. And you are being moved forward in a more positive way. So I do feel though you guys are going to be aware of what is actually making you happy. What is it that you actually want? Again, with the King of Swords, you're going to be very truthful to yourself. Like you want to have a new job, you are going to realize that the relationship that you are in doesn't make you that happy, or your passion is actually not what makes you happy anymore. And the energy that you put into it, you realizing that this is going to give you so many rewards. So I do feel that there might be shattered dreams, like there's some kind of goal that you didn't reach, but you're going to realize that it might not be what you actually want anymore, or you are going to do it in a new way. You're going to realize that you can actually reach your goals in an easy and more joyful way. There's an easier way for you here. You do need to stop with self-hate. You do need to stop with criticizing yourself. You do need to stop with this seeing things as a failure, because the growth that you have been going through is going to lead you in the direction of success. So let's put February away and let's move into March. So for March, you do have the 7 of Wands plus the lead card. I will put it this way so that you guys can see it. Again, you guys are going to be so much more aware of what it is that you actually want. I put the camera a little bit more up so that you guys should be able to see it better. You are really going to stand up for your beliefs. Might actually do it this way. Might be easier for you guys, but you're really going to stand up for your beliefs in March. In February, you might still be like, too focused on what you didn't accomplish in 2019, but you're really going to turn this around in March, and you're going to really stand up for yourself. You're going to, again, these two cards really go perfectly hand in hand, because you're going to guide yourself by example. You're going to not listen. You're not going to listen to other people anymore. You're going to listen to yourself. Or you might even find a mentor who is really going to guide you. The power, the power and the focus is really going to help you a lot when it comes to March. Like you're going to have so much control over your life and so much power. Like you're going to have this bossy attitude. I do feel you guys are going to analyze yourself a little bit also. Like what attitude do you bring, to other people? Because if you're too snobby, obviously you're going to manifest that into your life. You're going to realize that you can handle people with happiness. Like you can, like this, killing with happiness, or killing with kindness. That was the word or the sentence. You're going to realize that you can kill with kindness. But the lead card is really here to remind you to guide, not dominate. But there will be more structure in your life in March. I do feel you guys are really going to go after what it is that you want. So let's take April. For April, we do have the 4 of Swords reversed. Plus we have the Love. I am going to put these upright. There might be a little block now that they did come out reversed. But it can have something to do with someone from your past. Like there was a block in love in the past, and now you are recovered, or you are recovering a block you had when it came to love. You're really going to reawake this like love and harmony in your life. You're going to be more strong when it comes to your mental health. You're going to be more strong when it comes to your health in general. You're going to, if you have been dealing with some kind of like surgery, maybe even that just popped up. Some of you guys might be going through surgery in the end of March or the beginning of April. But you are going to heal. You're going to heal from that. You're going to become stronger. So April is really going to be the month of recovery. mentally and physically. It might be a slow recovery, but it is important for you to realize that you are recovering. So if you feel that there is this like burnout, or you might have like breakdowns, I do feel that it's going to go away quickly again. You're going to realize that you do have like loving people who's going to help you. Do have like the power of love is going to help you recover. And I do feel a lot of you guys might also find love again, but it might be blocked love. It might be someone from your past coming back. Like something that's finally ready to recover. Love that's finally ready to recover. So let's put March back. So let's dig into May. For May, we have the Ace of Swords together with the strengthening bonds. So a lot of you guys are going to become stronger. Again, you're going to remember the energy that you had in January, the truthful energy. Your security, your stability, your money is going to be more stable. The strengthening bonds can obviously be like from April, the relationship with a person or with family or friends are going to finally be stronger. May is really going to be a very, very strong month for you. I do feel you're going to think more clear when it comes to projects. Again, you did recover in April, so in May you will feel stronger. You're going to have new ideas, new plans. You're going to have a lot of victory. You're going to have mental clarity. You're going to think clear. Some of you guys might even move to a place where you feel more free. There's going to be a lot of justice for you. And the best thing is that you're going to make the right choices. I do feel that is all for May. So let's jump into June. For June, we have the Queen of Cups. So you're going to focus on your dreams again. And we have the awaiting results. So remember that you did have the strengthening bonds in May, where you find out, that you are strong enough to do things again. You have this like, I'm ready, now I know what I want. And in June, you are really going to be aware that you can do this. You're going to focus on your dreams and desires, and you're going to have the patience to wait for the results. It is Pentacles, so it might still be a little slow, but the most important thing is that you have your focus and your power where you need. I do really feel that you're going to have this like daydream energy. You're going to feel very deep. You might be a little shy. It is summertime, so I do feel that, it is a time where we get into this flirt again, so you might be very flirty. I will say that you might also be easily wounded, so be a little careful with yourself. Again, be careful and be patient with yourself. I do feel that is the right word. You're going to see results of what it is that you have been working on since January. So let's put that back and let's take a look at July. In July, we do have the Eight of Wands and we have the darkest fears. Again, I do feel that you do have a tendency in July to be impatient. Like things are delayed, so your darkest fears, the mentalness is going to come back into your life. It is because that, again, we do have Pentacles here. So May and June are slow months. You do need to wait, but I do feel that in July you might be like very impatient, and that is going to bring the darkest fears back. But I do feel that it's a lesson for you. It is a lesson for you in July that your darkest fears are going to come back into your life. So let's take that back. So again, be mindful of being too impatient. Then we have August, again, becoming more stable. We have win or lose. So in August, you're going to balance again. Now that we have swords again, you're going to balance the mental clutter again. You're going to be aware of, okay, this might take some time. I need to stop focusing too much on the negative or on what it is that you lose. With 5, this is going to be a new beginning for you. You might have opportunities where you need to make decisions, and with the decisions you need to bring balance back into your life. I do feel that money might be a bit tight for you in August, but I do feel that it's because you need to be aware of that the thoughts that you have about money is actually manifesting. It's the darkest fears that it's, you know, it's a little bit, it's going with you into August. So let's see what you have in September. 3 of Pentacles, and you do have the release. So you are going to finally release what really kept you stuck. The energy that you have been dealing with in July and August are finally going to be released, and you're going to work together with people. I do feel a lot of you guys are going to find groups, or you're going to find people that you can work with on the project, or you're going to find a new workplace where you're going to get together with people. You're going to have the energy of finally finding the right people in your life, and releasing the mental clutter is really going to be very, very important for you. And again, we do go through a lot of different lessons in life because we do need to learn it and heal it. And I do feel for a lot of you guys, this is, I mean, it's not so much about love yet. We will see what's going to happen in the last month, but it's really about stability. It's about your dreams and desires, and it's about job and career. But again, there might be some love, you know, hidden somewhere, because we did have love in April, healing something, but still being very patient. And sometimes we do need to focus on, you know, money and stability before love can come into our life. So let's see what's going to happen in October. We have the King of Cups reverse, and we have the Detach. I do feel that you're going to really accept the role that you play in creating in your life, creating your relationships, like the connections that you have with people. You might have been very detached. You might have been very, like, you didn't want to show your feelings. You were afraid to show your feelings because of whatever happened in the past, in past relationships. This is a justice card, so I do really feel that you are going to have more justice. You're going to see more synchronicities in your life. And this doesn't mean that you need to let go of a water sign, but I feel that it's because that whatever you learned at the end of the year is something that you're going to use when it comes to relationships and love. So you have been very focused on getting stability into your life. So now it's time to focus on, you know, detach yourself, because you do have release in September. So again, you are finding new ways to work with people, to work on relationships. So you're going to let go of the unfriendliness. Not that you are an unkind person, but you might push off people who try to get too close to you. And that is really something you're going to let go of in October, so that the new can come into your life. So let's see what is going to happen in November. The 2 of Wands reverse, and we have the Seek the Truth. Again, you are detaching yourself from the old behavior, the old mentality, but you're still having a hard time when it comes to taking the steps. There is 2 pathways for you here. I do feel that you do have a major fear when it comes to change. And there is this a lack of planning, but you do need to seek the truth. And I do feel the seek the truth with the number 7 being very spiritual is the past, like the mental. You do need to seek the truth in yourself. Why is it that you detach yourself from other people? Why is it that you are having such a hard time letting people getting too close to you? Why is it that it's hard for you to believe, also with this card again, that you deserve love, or that, you know, like, it's the year where you need to receive, not to be the giver. And someone is going to come into your life and try to give you love. And that might be why we have the love card here. But you are still a little bit like, no, I'm just going to focus on my job. I'm going to focus on your career, which is the right way, but it's also going to block you off mentally with your feelings. And you're really being asked by the universe to seek the truth here. Why is it that you don't allow yourself to feel? Because with the reverse King of Cups, it's something that's really nagging you. So let's take the last card, which is December. And there we have the soulmate. There we have the Six of Cups. Wow. Oh my God, guys. Share the love. You are finally going to crack the feeling. The soulmate that you have been waiting for is going to come into your life. It is in December, but again, you have a whole year where you are learning. And obviously you are your own person, you know, you can take your own steps. So whatever energy we have here is the mental state that you are in now. So you can obviously, you know, fast forward these things, like the more you want to analyze your feelings and let go of the fear, the quicker this person is going to come into your life. But as it is right now, this person is going to come into your life in December. Now that we have the King of Swords, it might be an air sign for some of you guys, but it doesn't have to, because this is general, so it can be whoever. The most important thing here is that we are not supposed to know who it is. But you need to heal relationships in your life. You need to heal the mental clutter from the past. I do really feel that is going to be your yearly 2020 prediction. This is really powerful. This is really amazing. There is a lot of mentalness you need to work on. There's a lot of past hurt you need to work on. You do need to stand up for yourself. You do need to let yourself heal and make decisions. But the universe is really going to open new doors for you in 2020. Let me know if you feel that this reading is for you. Remember to like and subscribe, become a part of this family, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!